Good morning, everyone. Oops. Let's just namaskar and tapa kundalinis. Jai Shri Mataji. Let us just try and bring our attention within. Oh, very good. Oops. Oh, there we go. And let there be silence within us just for a few moments. Shri Mataji, please be the ruler of my brain. Shri Mataji, through your love, let there be peace in my brain. Shri Mataji, I surrender all my thoughts. Shri Mataji, let this left side of desire and the right side of action come together so that I may meditate deeply this morning. Let my desire of my attention being at your holy lotus feet be made into reality through the action of my meditation.
त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री महालक्ष्मी महासरस्वती महाकाली त्रिगुणात्मिका कुण्डलिनी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल्की साक्षात् Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Shri Ganesha Mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha.
Shri Ganesha, please strengthen our Muladhara. Please remove all obstacles on our path in our ascent, and this morning for our meditation. May all the obstacles of our thoughts be removed by you. Shri Ganesha, please make us devoted to your Holy Mother as you are. This morning's talk that I'm going to play.
You have a power, is that?
Hold on. This thing. This is Bhavsagara Puja talk, and it's called Meditation Will Protect You. And it was the first puja talk, or first puja we had in Brisbane, and this was at the ashram at Highgate Hill. This was the year before Shri Mataji bought Wamuran, but it was in 1991, and so I thought I'd play it because it was one of my first major pujas that I attended and had been living in the ashram there, and all the backdrop and everything was painted by all the yogis that were in Brisbane at the time. So I'll play it and enjoy it.
Lots of vibrations, and you achieve suddenly a height in your awareness. You do achieve that, but after some time they say that Mother again come down. Also they were saying that when we go to India we are all right, and when we come back again we come down. Luckily now we have an ashram, which is a very good thing. To have an ashram itself is I must say, is a very, very positive thing, because that is how Ganesha is established here. So ashram is here for a collective living. But collective living of spirituality. It's not just living here, but it is of spirituality. And we have to know certain things about the discipline that we have to keep is very important. It's not just a house where some people have gathered together to live together, but it has to have a discipline. Then only you will be helped. Because if you do not come to the ashram with this idea that you are going there to ascend yourself, it will make no difference whether you stay in the house or you go in the ashram. So there are two types of meditation, two types, where one is the meditation where we can call it the antarmana, that we meditate inside ourselves, to see for ourselves what's wrong with us and how we have to correct, what we have to do about it. And another is bahirmana, is outside. How we have to live outside. You have to have a discipline which is not imposed on you, but very happily which you have accepted and have imbibed. For any art, say in India, I don't know here, but you have to put yourself into a rigorous training to achieve any height. You cannot haphazardly move about it. You cannot take just easily everything. In Sahaja Yoga there is no tapascharya, there is no penance for it. All blessings. But one should not get lost with those blessings if you have to really get into yourself in its full depth. So for the antarmana, it is important that you all should meditate morning and evening, every day. Is alright even if you do not brush your teeth, but you must meditate. It's an important thing. That is the reason I find that in the West people go on catching, again cleaning, again catching. Every time I find somebody is suffering from either for some sort of a conditioning or say some sort of a badha, or sometimes it's ego or something. It comes and goes. It is not something that is detached permanently. As we have to take our bath every day, we have to wash ourselves every day. In the same way, we have to wash ourselves within. So meditation is the antarmana tapaha, as you can call it. But it's not such a tapaha. You don't have to go to Himalayas and sit there. You have to just do this meditation early in the morning. In the Sahaja Yoga system, I would say the best that is working out is in Germany and in Austria. These two. And also England, but not to that extent. I would say these two are working out the best. And thirdly, in Rome. They too have ashrams of the same kind. But for them, it is very important to achieve the heights of Sahaja. Absolutely, nothing is more important. Invariably, in all these ashrams, I have seen people get up at 4 o'clock. I also get up every day at 4. Then I may sleep later on, but at 4 o'clock I am up. They take their baths, get ready for the pujas, and then sit down and do about 5-10 minutes puja or the photograph, and then meditate. Then they go and have some breakfast or something. Then, when they come home from work, also they sit down together to meditate. That's the collective part of it. Or discuss whatever is to be done, about how are we to propagate Sahaja Yoga. They just talk about Sahaja Yoga. Or they decide what should be done, what is the best way to solve the problems of Sahaja Yoga. And then in the night before sleeping, invariably, all of them, one and all, even children before sleeping, soak their feet in the water, sit for meditation and sleep. That's why I find Austria has come up so well. And Germans. Germans are like that. If something gets into their heads, for them, that's the most important thing, then they do not sort of fickle out. They don't have any compromises on those points. They make their body work hard. Now, what is the tapa in this thing? The penance. That our body is used to some sort of a life. India also, we are all like that in India. Everybody will get up in the morning and they will sit for puja or they will sit for meditation. I mean, that goes without saying, we don't have to tell them. Because that's the traditional thing to do in India. Always, when they get up, have their bath, they always do some puja. All of them. If they are Christians also, they'll sit down and pray. Muslims, they'll do namaz. That's a kind of a practice and the breeding of the family. Here I find that the parents do not take the responsibility to pass on any information to children about disciplining themselves, because children are also extremely aggressive. They don't want to know about it. So the parents also dare not tell them that it is good for you, please do it this way, it is better that you meditate. They are afraid that they may lose their children if they tell them like this. Or you pray, or you get up at this time. You dare not tell them that you get up at this time. This is the greatest crime in the West. If you tell them that you have to get up at 4 o'clock, come on. It's like the worst punishment. But once you start getting up in the morning, you get the habit and then you sleep early. Then you can sleep early. Getting up in the morning really will help you for the whole day. So start this kind of a practice. You must meditate every day. And this is the reason why I find people, whenever I come, they're again got something gone wrong. This is wrong, that is wrong. They're caught up here and there. Why should you? Day by day you must rise. Day by day you should be at a much higher state. And this new breeding has to come within us, that we are Sahajogis. And we are not here only just to have good food and to have nice time or nice meetings, but we are here to become those unique personalities which are required to raise the humanity to a higher state. So you have to be now responsible for yourself. You have to look after yourself. And you have to tell yourself, Mr. So-and-so, Mrs. So-and-so, please now behave yourself. Otherwise, Sahaja is lost. It's not going to help you much. We might increase in quantity, but quality-wise will be missing. And one attack of negativity can finish such a quantity that we think is too much. It has happened once. So now all of you must develop that dedication to yourself to find out what's your problem and how you have to correct it. If it is done every day, I can assure you, you will have no problem of any kind. Your thoughts will stop, your problems will be solved, and you will have no catches at all, because you have washed them off. But if you leave them on your being, then they grow and they become big. So there should be no lethargy as far as meditation is concerned. But joyfully you will start doing after some time. You won't be happy if you have not done it. But in the beginning you will have to goad yourself and tell yourself that this body has to be cleaned. But more than that body, this mind and intellect, both of them are to be correct. To be an instrument of God, you have to be perfect. Perfect personality. Otherwise we may not be able to communicate the message of Sahaja Yoga in the proper way. Many people say that we are surrendered to Mother. And we are surrendered to her, and as surrendering, we get everything. But what are you surrendering? Is that a clean heart or a heart full of all kinds of wrong things? Or is that the intelligence which is a very superior type of clean intelligence, or else are you coming out with all your arrogance? So though there is the Ganges of Sahaja Yoga flowing, still you have to have the depth of a pitcher. A stone cannot fetch any water. Same with children. Of course, as they will be going to India, I am sure they will form proper routines and they will form proper meditation methods. It is obvious that we have never had the sense of divinity in the West. Whatever we had, whatever we got from the church or from any synagogue or something like that, which was only Sunday to Sunday, Sunday to Sunday. For a Muslim it is Friday to Friday, Friday to Friday. Yes. But that has led them nowhere. So we have to do something about it. Problems will be solved in no time. You don't have to sit down and contemplate and worry, how will you solve your problem? It will be solved. But what cannot be solved is the habits you have developed. Habits of lethargy. I can understand in London if the people are lethargic, but they are not. They have become extremely hard-working, active, and also dedicated. How they have achieved it? Only by knowing that this dedication brings forth all the cleansing and all the powers. Now supposing this instrument is not clean, you won't be able to even hear me. It is useless. So our instrument has to be perfect to manifest Sahaja Yoga. If it is not, all the defects can have double effects. Like first, it will affect you. You can never feel the full advantage of Sahaja Yoga. And secondly, it will affect the people who will meet you. And gradually they'll find out there's something wrong with you. Some sort of a subdued madness, they'll say, this Sahaja Yoga is. Because I don't find anything great about this man. He's halfway here, halfway there. Once you start getting deeper into your being, you'll be amazed that you can develop such capacities that you will be amazed at yourself. Of course there are blessings, there are miracles. But think of your own capacities. What are your capacities? How far are you able to do something about curing people? We have few people in Bombay and very few people in Pune also. But they are available for curing. Some of them are going to villages. Now they have asked me to give them a jeep so they could take a music party to the villages and sing there and achieve greater number of surgeries. But when they come back, immediately, whether they come in the daytime or in the night, immediately they wash their feet before the photograph. Also, to protect yourself, you have to give yourself a bandhan. All the time. It is not you should say, now I'm all right. You should not say that I am perfect. You should not say, now I'm a Sahaja. Never, never think like that. The moment you start thinking you are perfect, you are finished. So before going out, you must give a proper bandhan. Also before sleeping, you must give a proper bandhan. Put your attention to your sastra and then sleep. It's very amazing how things work out. Immediately you will know a person is meditating or not. Immediately. It's like this, a person who has given a bath to the child. Though he has given a bath to the child, still he has not taken a bath. You can make it out the difference between the two. In the same way, those who have been meditating every day, morning and evening, not much time needed. See, we waste all our time in something nonsensical. When there is complete understanding of yourself and complete understanding of these vibrations, then only you can handle them properly. All this knowledge is for you. Is absolutely free, as you know, and all this mastery can be yours. So do not just get satisfied, all right, today is Sunday, we go to the church, take the hymn book, let us sing this same numbers such and such, again sit down, get up, sit down. Come back home, just the same. So today I have really thought of telling all of you that you have to develop the depth within yourself. And if you cannot develop that depth, then you are still a mediocre. Actually, all these great secrets about the goddess, about her powers, were not told to anyone like that. Never. Only when they had completed their oneness, I would say the full idea, full understanding between the oneness of God and your relationship with man. Absolutely. Nobody would do anything before that. Now the days of Sahaja Yoga are so simple that as soon as you get realization, you can start giving realization. Immediately. Just under your hand you will see the Kundalini. You put your hand on somebody's head and you will find that person gets realization. It's a fact. It just works that way. But that means for many, oh, there's nothing to be done. After all, it's all done by Mother. We have just achieved something. Can always understand that Mother can only work out a very good instrument and not a weak instrument. So now we have some very great Sahajogis who have gone very deep into it. invariably, whenever I asked, they say,
I'll just stop there. I'll post this talk after, and you can finish listening to it then. Let us just be in silence. Let's just finish with the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradayini Mataji Shri Nimla Devi Namo Namaha. For anyone wishing to stay on, I'm going to play some music. I'm going to play a morning rag. Oops. There we are. Thank you so much for joining. It's been lovely to have you, your company. I'll let the music play for a few more minutes, and I will see you all soon. Jai Shri Mataji. In your own time, when you're ready, namaskar, type your kundalini, and have a really beautiful day. Jai Shri Mataji.